IDOS.
So, hello and welcome. This time we're playing Thief Deadly Shadows, also known as Thief 3, although it doesn't say it in the title. And joining me, I have a friend,
Hello, I'm Friend.
and she is gonna sit with me through this game, and we're gonna comment on it. Just for the record, we are both familiar with the Thief franchise.
Yeah, it's a first-person sneaker game about a master thief named Garrett, who is awesome, by the way, and he steals stuff, and some things happen.
Yes. So to be more precise, I have played Thief 3, and my friend here has mostly played the first one. So let's see what we can find out. So let's start from the very beginning. That is the tutorial stage.
I got a tip last night from my fence. Heartless Perry. A nobleman named Lord Julian had some sort of quarrel and showed up at a local inn well after nightfall and in a foul mood. He's carrying a velvet bag about the size of a man's fist, and it never leaves his sight. Sounds likely to be valuable. I'll know for sure when I steal it from him. Perry sent over a floor plan of the place, the Blue Heron Inn. Finding his lordship won't be hard. His room number will be in the guest register, if I can get to the front desk to read it. The inn will have guards, but not as many as a private estate. That should make things easy, which is one of the reasons I'm willing to try it without knowing for sure what the take will be. Lord Julian is so protective of that bag. There's got to be something of value in it.
Yes. So let's start the stage. Okay, so I'm not gonna read all these tutorial messages, but I'm gonna just tell you in short what they mean. So in this first tutorial, you just need to follow these footsteps, and they will lead you and teach you whatever you need to do and wherever you need to go. So you need to be stealthy, so stay in the shadows.
And walk over those glowing footprints
Yeah.
that no one else sees.
Yep, and I think they're floating actually. They're not like in the ground, they are above the ground. So now we need to evade that patrolling guard. So let's go in here.
With a flashing blue arrow.
Yeah, and by the way, that gem in the bottom of the screen is our visibility meter. When it's lighted, it means that we are visible, and when it's dark, it means that we are pretty well covered in darkness. Okay, now there's a metal floor, kind of random metal floor that we need to creep through. So push the creeping button and oh, hey, I can see my legs and hands. So that's kind of that's pretty rare in the first person games. So let's crouch here to get through this hole.
A very obvious hatch. Anyone would just go through that if they had to break into this place.
But it's a delivery hatch. Okay, now let's open this door. You can use anything that is highlighted like that when you look at it. Just use the right mouse button or whatever else you have configured for that option. Okay, now we have to put out the torch. Either push the number button or just scroll through the inventory.
Yeah, I wonder if you could have a fight with those water arrows like you do with water balloons. It would be so much cooler with arrows. Sure, there would be more dead people, but it would be cooler.
Hey, this is unlimited supply of water arrows. How cool is that? They have like, they were ready for some kind of aimless guy who just can't hit that one torch.
And they're shiny.
Yes, gotta get all shiny things. Okay, now we have to climb over this. So we just use the jump button. Pretty easy. And I'd also like to note that you can also play in third person, which is kind of cool. I like this mode pretty much.
It's a rat. A cute rat.
Yeah. You it just told you how to pick locks. So in basic, what they tell you is that you are supposed to, that the moving part is your mouse. You are supposed to find a sweet spot and wait there, and the lock will open. But there's a faster way. When you reach the sweet spot, just push the button like this and this. So it's much faster. One obvious thing that they forgot to tell you.
But they do tell you twice how to pick the lock.
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, let's go up. Ooh, nice shadow.
Oh, fingers.
Okay, now we have to take out that innkeeper.
He looks very threatening. He can barely see over that desk. And, yeah.
So when you move next, oh, he can see my shadow. Nice. You know that when you can blackjack a guy, Garrett raises his blackjack like that. Or in third person he raises in hand. So.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
oh.
He just broke his spine
Yeah,
and his skull.
and we have to hide this knocked out party.
Yeah, he's dead or paralyzed for life.
Yep. Okay, let's see what Julian has. Where Julian is. Oh, it's a peony shoot. Whatever that is.
Oh, there are cute names like Lord Pocrates.
Yeah.
I don't even know why that's funny. Maybe it's because it sounds like Socrates. I don't
Okay.
know.
Halford McDougal. Okay. Let's get going.
Lord Julian.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do to have anyone think he was just Julian.
A kitty cat! A cute kitty cat! Please take it, take it, take it.
I can take it, but I could kill it.
No, 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 no! You must never kill a cat.
Okay. So, we can see the map. It's not so self-explanatory, but it's the classic thief map. You have to little think where, how to read it. So, there's a shiny thing. It's a stealable.
Stealable.
Yep.
Okay, fine. It's stealable.
And now you have to push against the wall and do this wall pushing thingy, and you can then walk by the wall, but this is supposed to make you less visible, but I still guess it's kind of useless. I just prefer crouching. It's much cooler.
And you could see his cool artificial eye thingy.
You can zoom in with it.
I really like that.
Okay, let's move on. So there's a guard in there. Now we're supposed to distract him with the noisemaker arrow. The tutorial tells us to shoot it in that opposite direction, but I know there's some valuable loot, so I'm gonna shoot it in there instead.
Yikes! What on earth is that sound?
It sounded like a noisemaker arrow.
The one that Garrett uses. That one.
Found!
Oh, sorry. Oh, well, if that happens, well, we got the loot, so we don't have to do it again. Now we can do it as the tutorial tells you.
Ha! Not like any noise I ever heard.
But you just heard it a second ago. Okay. Well, wasn't this door just open? Who closed it?
Your suckiness closed it.
Yeah.
Because you were seen like an idiot.
Okay. So Julian is not here, so our objectives have changed. So for that we'll take his candle. Okay, so he's meeting with Morris the cook.
His lordship has gone for a walk. Can't have gone far.
There aren't many portraits of random people in this inn. I mean, usually hotels and that just have those cheap pictures of flowers.
Yeah. So if you happen to pick up any random object, you can draw it or just drop it, and it makes some noise. So it could be used as a noisemaker. Alright. Now let's see.
5 picked men.
There's a guard
My
in
lord.
there.
5 picked men with me.
Some kind of...
He's your cousin, my
What's
lord.
that racket?
I won the bet.
Some
My
kind
shaft
of
was
what's
closer
the
by a
bracket? And
thumb's width.
I love how these
Bloodline
guys
of her should rightfully be
like looking
mine.
at. What was that?
If I may, my lord, I can help you.
Oh, great.
I know the
Garrett has a
castle.
really long arms.
Well, you're a cook.
I
What
think
could you know?
those guys were
Every
just
evening after
too
sunset,
busy
a
just
in
supply
their
wagon comes through that
conspiracy
gate
thingy,
and into the
so
courtyard.
they
And no one
yeah.
looks twice.
Yeah. Oh, that Garrett
Arrange
is
for
just
your men to
psychic.
be inside one evening.
And then cut our way through. 5 good men against 20. And my
Now, the last
accursed
part.
cousin.
We can choose to fight this guy or use a flash bomb. But we all know how well dagger against sword is gonna happen, so let's just use the flash bomb. I lost it. I love this.
It's gone.
Oh, my eyes!
Yeah, you slided him for life.
Close one.
Something
But
funny
I've
going
still
on?
got the goods.
Okay. Are you about to end the mission? Do you want to continue? No.
Nothing like mixing in society, especially if it comes with good loot. The velvet bag turned out to hold a bronze medallion stamped with a griffin. Valuable enough, but more interesting was the conversation I overheard between Lord Julian and the cook. Especially the part about a huge opal and a conspiracy for stealing it. I'd hate to have anyone but me get a stone like that. But I need a better idea where to start looking. If I show the medallion to my fence, I'm sure he'll know more. Heartless Perry always does.
Okay. That's the end of part 1, or I guess I'm gonna call them levels. Not really sure. Well, we'll get to that later. But anyway, it's end of this part, so tune in next time.
When we steal more stuff and hear Garrett's cool voice again.
Yes. See you then.
Oh, my eyes!
Want some more?
Burning!
I will have your
Still not
head
enough?
for this.
How about now?
Which way was I facing?
Still?
You're a flasher.
Yes.
Stop. I see you,